Okay, so if you're a parent in Dubai, you know exactly what I'm talking about, that back-to-school checklist. It can feel like it just goes on, right? Well, today we're going to tackle one of the big ones and clear up any confusion, the school health certificate.
I get it. It totally feels like just another piece of paper to fill out, another box to tick. But honestly, it's so much more than that. It's actually a really crucial step in making sure your child has a safe and healthy year at school. We're talking about everything from starting a new school to transferring or even just signing up for the football team. All right, let's get right into it. What is this thing really? Let's break down what this certificate is all about and why pretty much every school in Dubai asks for it. The simplest way to think about it, it's basically an official health check-in for your kid.
And here's the thing you've got to know. This isn't optional. Nope, it's a mandatory step. Schools and the health authorities here require it to make sure every single student is medically fit and ready for the school environment. This applies when you're first enrolling, if you're switching schools, and it's a huge one before your child can join any sports or PE activities.
Okay, but let's shift our thinking a bit here. I know it feels like a chore, but what if we see it as something positive? It's really a proactive step you're taking for your child's well-being. This little piece of paper has a really important job to do.
So why is it so important? Well, first off, it confirms your child is physically good to go for all the running around and learning they'll do at school and in sports. Second, and this is a big one, it checks that their vaccinations are up to date, following the official DHA guidelines. You know, this isn't just about protecting your kid, it's about keeping the whole school community safe. And lastly, if your child has been sick or had an injury, this is basically the doctor's official all-clear note, saying they're ready to jump back in safely.
All right, so you've made the appointment. Now what? What actually happens when you get there? Let's walk through it so you know exactly what to expect. And don't worry, it's a very thorough checkup, but it's also super routine and designed to be quick and not at all scary for the kids. The whole thing has a pretty clear flow. First up, there's a general physical exam. Then they'll do some really important screenings for vision and hearing. I mean, think about it. If your child can't see the board properly or hear the teacher, that's a huge barrier to learning, right? After that, the doctor will check their growth, weight, and BMI. And to wrap it all up, they'll take a good look at those vaccination records. It's a complete top-to-bottom check.
Now you might be thinking, but wait, what about my kid? They have asthma or maybe allergies. That's a great question. And the good news is, the process is built to handle this. The doctor will do a specific evaluation just for them and can actually create an official management plan for the school. This is amazing because it means the teachers and school nurse know exactly what to do to take care of your child. See? Not so bad, right? Hopefully you're feeling a bit better about all this. So now let's get practical. Let's talk about your action plan, what you need to do to make this whole appointment as smooth and simple as possible. So, when exactly do you need to book this thing? Well, definitely when you're starting a new school year or going through the admission process. You'll also need one anytime your child joins a new sports team or any kind of physical activity program. Other triggers? If the school asks for an updated report for a chronic condition, or if you just need to get those vaccination records officially stamped and validated. And what should you bring with you? It's a super simple list, I promise. Number one, and this is the most important, your child's vaccination record. Don't forget it. Also, grab any specific forms the school might have sent home for the doctor to fill out. And finally, it's a good idea to bring any past medical reports that could be helpful. That's really it. Being prepared just makes the whole thing go so much faster. And here is, honestly, the best part, especially for all you busy parents out there. It's fast. In most cases, you are not waiting around for days. The checkup gets done, and you get the certificate right then and there, on the very same day. You walk in, you walk out with the form in your hand. Done. Okay, but what if you're in the appointment and the doctor says, uh-oh, a vaccination is missing or overdue? I know that can be a moment of panic for a parent. But don't stress, there's a really simple solution. Seriously, no need to worry. Usually, they can give your child any missing or overdue shots right there during the same visit. So what could have been a huge hassle actually turns into a super convenient way to get everything caught up in one go. Problem solved. So there you have it. We've gone through the what, the why, and the how of it all. But before we finish, let's just focus on what really matters here, the real payoff for you as a parent. At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. This whole process, this form, it's about giving you confidence. It's about that feeling of knowing for sure that your child is healthy, they're protected, and they are 100% ready to crush this school year. And that right there, that's peace of mind. It's not just some fuzzy feeling, it's the real, tangible result of taking these steps. It's knowing you've done your part to set your child up to not just get by, but to really thrive at school. So let's leave you with this one question to think about. That little piece of paper, the health certificate, it's not just another box to check. It's your first, most important step in making sure the answer to that question is a confident, resounding yes.